The beef wars between Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov may go down as one of the most interesting in MMA history, thanks to the near brawls that erupted at UFC 223, landing McGregor in jail overnight. But way back before these things boiled over, in the parking garage of the Barclays Center in April of 2018, Conor and Khabib had a lot of respect for each other. In September of 2014, Khabib was a certified McGregor fan. The two went so far as to make plans to train together, while Conor was in Las Vegas to fight Dustin Poirier at UFC 178. It's unclear if they ever got on the mats together, but Nurmagomedov did share this picture after McGregor knocked out Poirier just a minute and 46 seconds into their fight. Khabib continued to cheer his friend Conor on through 2015, but things took a noticeable turn for the worse once McGregor jumped to 155 pounds, the same weight class as Khabib. A seemingly lighthearted joke from McGregor's head coach, John Kavanagh, about Khabib's unwillingness to fight during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan set the Russian off and is still a source of tension to this day.
So that's just because he said a lot of things about religion, he said a lot of things about Khabib, and it didn't sit very well with a lot of guys in Dagestan. Like, it did not say, he makes some jokes on the internet, and he kept mentioning Khabib's name.
In November of 2016, McGregor won the lightweight title off of Eddie Alvarez at UFC 205, while Khabib Nurmagomedov was relegated to the prelims. The UFC had gone so far as to send Khabib a contract to fight Eddie before switching opponents to Conor, and in Khabib's mind, McGregor had stolen his title shot.
No, maybe Conor make different decision. Maybe. This is number one bullshit. I think all Irish fans understand who deserve this. I think I have a lot of Irish fans too, because I dominate with all my opponents, Conor come to lightweight and he talk about, oh, I'm greatest, but you guys know, beginning of the year he tap like chicken, end of the year he fight for the title. This is very interesting. How this, I don't understand maybe.
McGregor and Khabib actually had a run-in backstage at the UFC 205 weigh-ins that had to be separated by security.
What happened backstage with you guys?
With who?
With you and Conor McGregor, there was an apparent backstage altercation. What exactly happened?
I saw video how he look with Tyron Woodley morning, and after my weigh-in, when I go, he watched me, I say, what? Maybe he think I'm Tyron Woodley or Eddie Alvarez. I'm different, I'm living in the street. Where I'm from, this is different. This is not about like camera here or not camera here. This is not about this. This is about different. For me, it's all my life. I have a lot of fight in street. I know when I come to professional, I stop this because I can hurt somebody, but I have big experience. He watching like me, like, for me, like nothing happened. It's okay.
Thanks, guys.
But I think very soon. Very soon.
Backstage very
Thank
soon.
you.
Or in the ring?
No backstage. I'm a professional athlete. I cannot do it. This is not about professional athlete. I'm father too. I have to stay like professional, stay humble. But I hope no backstage. I want to fight. I'm cage fighter. I want a cage close, referee, and let's go. Real fight. And I deserve this.
But McGregor didn't seem too interested in fighting Khabib following his historic title win over Alvarez, making him the only person to hold two UFC belts simultaneously.
Moments, what he was talking as well was, look, he's fought once in 8 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't fight too frequent for my liking. Like, for me to commit to something like that, I need to be solid proof that people are going to show up, and he's a consistent pull-out merchant. He had a good performance tonight, fair play to him. We'll see where it goes, but I need to see active. I need to see activity. I need to see consistency. I need to see me. You know what I mean? If you want me to come and change your life, if you want me to come pick you better have some damn reasons for me to do that. So
Nurmagomedov would prove McGregor's words to be true, pulling out of an interim lightweight title fight with Tony Ferguson at UFC 209, due to a botched weight cut. He wouldn't fight again until UFC 219, defeating Edson Barboza by decision. Conor McGregor was not impressed. A few weeks later, the UFC announced that Nurmagomedov and Ferguson would fight for McGregor's lightweight title at UFC 223, which would be stripped from Conor once the often cancelled fight concluded. And as he feared, the match did fall apart again, with Ferguson tripping over a cable and blowing out his knee a week before the match. Khabib took the opportunity to call out McGregor, who claims he offered to set up a last-minute fight to save another UFC pay-per-view just before.
Were you told of your opponents, other names? Were they saying, okay, what do you think about this guy? What do you think about that guy? What was the process like?
I told first, hey, where is this Burger King? Take this Burger King here. I need this guy. Because he put tweet couple weeks ago, I'm stay ready. Now where is this guy? Like Conor, he talk about, hey, I'm ready. Like I stay ready. Now they call him, oh no. Like I don't understand. When I'm ready, when I'm healthy, nobody talk. Nobody. All these guys, when I'm ready, never talk. When I have injured something like this before, they talk too much. Now I'm here. Where are you guys? Only Max Holloway show up. Other guys, where are these guys? I don't understand.
And they didn't call, to the best of your knowledge, they never called Conor? Or do you think they might have sent out a feeler? What do you think?
No, they call. They call and they say he cannot make weight.
Okay.
Something like this.
Wow.
I don't sure 100%, but I think they want he be just he look nice.
Right.
It's like
Do you think he has...
for show up his face because like he famous. Of course he famous, and
Little did anyone know at the time, but the Conor-Khabib feud was about to boil over following a confrontation between Khabib and Conor's close friend, Artem Lobov.
Artem's fighting on this card too on Saturday. Artem Lobov. You know this guy?
of course.
Shortly after the interview, Nurmagomedov and the members of his team cornered Artem Lobov at the Fighter Hotel. Angry over a Russian interview where Lobov called Nurmagomedov a coward who pulls out of fights every time.
Like, this guy talk shit about me, I catch him. I ask him, hey, you wanna say something in front of my face? Say no. He said, I never talk about you bad. But he talk bad about me, you know.
2 days later, Conor McGregor and a group of his Straight Blast Gym teammates showed up in Brooklyn and stormed a UFC 223 media event at the Barclays Center, looking for Khabib. They found him loaded onto a fighter bus, headed back to the hotel, and that's when the now infamous bus attack incident went down. McGregor would turn himself in later to the police that night.
And it's clear at this time that McGregor and his team were looking for Nurmagomedov. They were here in retaliation for an incident that occurred 2 days ago at the Fighter Hotel where Nurmagomedov and members of his team cornered Artem Lobov, good friend and training partner of Conor McGregor, after Lobov made some comments about Nurmagomedov apparently that seemed to upset the UFC lightweight contender.
Imagine if Khabib team was there. Oh, God. I know these guys. You have to understand, when I went back to the hotel, I have 200 people in the lobby, just in the lobby alone. The whole floor where Khabib staying. Everybody said, hey, let's go. I said, no, get the fuck out of here. I said, I kicked everyone out. I got hotel security. I said, if you guys don't leave, I'm calling the cops.
They were going to go look for them.
I said, of course, go. Got 2 million.
Looking at
He didn't come to New York to do anything with me. He jumped on a plane with all those guys to come to New York for the Khabib thing. That's not true. He came to New York for Khabib.
What were you
He
thinking?
didn't come here to meet me.
What were you thinking though, like date-wise, as to when he would fight again?
I didn't even know Conor was here. There was like this thing at the press conference where a couple of guys at the press were like, they acted like they knew something, like he was coming here to meet, or he was coming here, you know? So no, I didn't know anything about him coming here.
Despite all the fight week drama, Khabib Nurmagomedov won his fight against Al Iaquinta to become the UFC lightweight champion. After the event, he confirmed he wanted a fight with McGregor.
Yes, why not? Hey, we have to finish this beef, chicken or something like this. He have to stop eat Burger Kings and, you know, you wanna fight? Come. I told you guys, we're gonna make him humble. I told you guys, I'm gonna change this game, you know. And now only one champion. No more fake champions, no more champion who never defend his title or something like this. Now UFC have champion, and this champion wanna defend his title. You wanna fight? Come here. Inside the cage, come. Outside the cage, let me know, without camera, without like all this media or like this, like men, you know, like he come when a lot of security here, outside the bus, inside the bus, security here. Don't let me go out. Like he tried to, hey, come out like this. Like, why you need this show up? Like, let me know, and that's it. Anytime.
And while UFC president Dana White was not clearly unhappy with how things had played out, it was clear Conor versus Khabib was next.